Goedemorgen. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. MERK here on the, well, not so yellow bench. It is a bench. It is a bench that I've been here before when I was playing Animal Crossing, and sometimes I do that when I'm going to walk the dog because it's a beautiful park over here. Of course, it's winter time, so you will not see much of it, but at the moment this is the only bench I have that is a little bit seclusive, so I can actually do these little video recordings. I just brought my son to school, so basically I'm a little free. My wife is back home. I did some groceries. I even bought a little drink because that's something I always drink when I'm at the Efteling. And this time I thought, why not? I'm just going to sit here, talk a little bit to you all, because I feel like even though I had been making vlogs, or at least last time was of course with the whole Talenten zijn in de lucht. And when I did that, that was super fun. That was of course a very cool thing. But at the moment, I actually feel like I should be including a little bit more. Goedemorgen. Today, I wanted to give you something extra in a way. Because I feel like even though the vlogs have stopped a little, because I don't go out much anymore. And I know that within 2 to 3 weeks, give or take, there's a chance that our daughter will already come to Earth. So I'm already super excited, but yeah, that's very soon. And when that time comes, it's even gonna get worse with my timing because I'm going to take care of my child, that's for sure. So, a friend of mine actually just messaged me out of the blue and he said, I missed the yellow bench. I was like, you know what? For him and others, because he supports me a lot, I just wanted to give you all an update on how I'm doing, how the situation is going, everything that is going on right now, at least in a condensed yellow bench way. Let's start first, of course, with my daughter. She is expected at 17th of January. If she looks a little bit like her older brother, she might come earlier. And we did the calculations, and that could mean on the 30th of January, no, sorry, 30th of December, she could already come. That would already be enough time for me to expect her coming here. So it might even be a 2025 baby. We don't know yet. Besides that, the baby is super healthy. Carline is also doing really well. Of course, it is very tough for her. And the second one took a lot more beating than the first one, but still she's holding on. She's a warrior. I love her so much. She does exactly what is needed, and I'm so proud of her. So that's already the update for my baby. For work, for Majestic, we are doing some very exciting things. We have done a lot of target group audience playtesting, and we've gotten a lot of feedback from people, especially also from the Asian market. And what we did there, we got a lot of feedback. We all condensed it, and every single one we condensed into a sort of like a user story. And that user story, I will put that right over here so you can basically read it. And what's so important about having a user story that is so clean and coming from feedback is that we wanted to do something with that. So Majestic in general is going to change. The gameplay basics will stay. Like the whole card game and the deck builder, everything will stay. It's more about what do you do outside of combat. So the overworld, the exploration. And we have been redesigning a lot to make sure that when we're going to release it, it's going to be so cool and so addicted to keep going. You want to keep playing. and not just for the battle. So yeah, that is something we are actually working towards to. And it's very exciting because, of course, not only will it be exciting because we're going in a new direction, I am the game director, but I will be on paternity leave very soon. So we're going to see how that works out. But in all honesty, my team is amazing. I love them so much. They do great work. Like, wow, it's so cool. So I hope you will love it as well, because you'll see it soon. We're going to also participate in a deck builder festival in February or March, one of those two. So you're definitely going to play a new version of that. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. So Majestic, it's still rolling. We're still doing our best. And I'm trying to keep up as much as we can without, of course, losing every single penny I have. But right now it seems to be still going steadily. Then, of course, there is a bigger part, and that is health-wise. I think people who have watched my vlogs and they've seen multiple videos, they probably noticed a few things changing in my demeanor or when I talk about stuff. Because, of course, I kind of want to be open about everything, about the whole mental health and everything that's going on. I believe that the moment I started to realize something was wrong, I think months ago, that took a lot bigger toll than I was expecting. I already got diagnosed in 2022 with migraines, and I have it in my the balance, something, I don't know the word for the English word, I'll put it here, but in my balance organ. And that was already quite annoying, because when I was just sitting around, sometimes I felt dizzy, I had to lie down, I had migraine medicine, so that when it came up, I took it, and then that's it. I just lie down and then it will go away. But lately, I think a month or something like that, it became worse. And like very worse. Like it kept happening. It kept happening. It didn't stop. Even to some points where that's when I was just lying in bed and I was just relaxing and I tried to sleep. Then suddenly, all out of a sudden, I just heard a loud bang. Like it just, something exploded inside of my head. Hello! Hi! I couldn't explain what that exactly was. It just happened. I was lying there and it felt like the whole world around me was exploding. Bam! Like crazy loud. And not only that, I also had bright light in my eyes, like flashes. And then the flashes turned into almost like headlights. So that when I closed my eyes, the light became so bright, I had to open my eyes, not to blind myself. That already told me something is not right. And my wife kept insisting, go to the doctor, go to the doctor. And of course, I am a stubborn male. I didn't do it, and then of course it became a little worse. And then I was lying in bed while my wife, my pregnant wife of 9 months, is actually doing chores in the house because I was lying down because of my insane migraines. I felt really bad, and I still do. So last week Monday, 2 weeks ago Monday, I went to the doctor. I saw her. And she mentions to me that indeed I have severe causes of migraine, and there might have been cause or maybe even a testing to go for a neurologist, because she suspected maybe either a tumor in my head or a stroke that actually happened. And no, you can imagine that is not news I want to hear on my days before I get a daughter. So I immediately got into a system. I got my own migraine medicine I had to take as a prescription. So instead of taking it as a defensive matter, I had to take it as a preventive matter. So 3 times a day for a week, like 7 days. And I'm not sure if anyone knows what migraine medicine do, but they make you very, very slow and tired. So that was a whole week of just me being like a zombie. It was crazy. But I did it because she also took me to the neurologist. She got an appointment for me to make sure that it is not something worse than it should be. And on that same week, in Friday, I went to the neurologist. We did some tests. She put all these electrodes and stuff on me, and we did all the things. Thankfully, she did mention she has no reason at the moment to think it's a stroke or a tumor in my head. However, it is a disease or illness, what they call status migrainosus. And again, I'll put it right here so you can read what that actually means. It basically is just a very, very elongated migraine that just keeps on going. It doesn't stop. That's the worst thing. But also the treatment is possible, but at that time we didn't know yet, or I had to try stuff. So my neurologist gave me a medicine, and that is normally comes in 4 milligrams, and I got 10, and I had to take the 3 days, and I was out. Like, for real, I was out. It was actually meant to combat my damage in my head, and it did. Like, for real, it did. And I recovered until Sunday, this Sunday, from it. That's how hard it took me, so to say. But yeah, I took my medicine, and then I had to connect back to my own doctor, and that was this Friday, so last Friday. And when we were talking, I was of course hoping that this was it, but unfortunately, it is still the status migrainosus. So what that means is that I right now have a prescription for 2 weeks of a migraine medicine that I have to take daily before I go to bed. And it's basically like lowering my blood pressure, and it's basically used for heart disease and stuff like that. And also then for migraine patients. So I took that from Friday on, and of course the first days were a little harsh, but I feel it's actually starting to work. So that's why I wanted to record today, because I felt like, hey, something positive is coming up. And I think you all want to hear positive things. So I actually feel like this medicine is starting to work. So for the 2 weeks that I have to go, if it works out and it all feels good, then it's probably going to be the medicine that I'm going to take for the rest of my life. Because the migraine will not stop. It's there. It's going to stay there for a while, and that's okay. As long as I know and I have something to do about it. So yeah, that's basically the biggest update that I have. I had some trouble with health, and I also cannot work full time this month because the doctor said so. So I have to be very careful not to work too much during the week. And just to take rest, because my eye, for example, my right eye just still keeps twitching because of the exhaustion. It's insane. But all in all, conclusion, summary, I am starting to go doing well. I am getting a treatment. My wife is doing good. She is such a strong woman. My child is circling around, so she was down at first and now she's up in breech. So hopefully she goes down before she actually settles in. We don't know yet, we'll see. But at least for now, I'm very happy that the progress is there. My mental health is getting better. My physical health is also getting treated. And Carlene is doing well. And then of course we have the best thing ever, and that is Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. And since we moved here, we moved last year on Christmas Eve. So we had no Christmas decorations whatsoever at all. And since we got that, we got the house, I didn't do anything about Christmas. And we got sick during 2025. It was insane. But now, when I finally got here, as in this time, I finally decorated. We have our Christmas tree, we have everything settled. And the lights are up, the presents are under the tree. It's a good feeling. We're actually doing this Advent calendar together. So Carlina made an advent calendar, I made an advent calendar, and then we put stuff in there, small gifts, but of course the small gifts are a little bit bigger because yeah, we couldn't refuse that. And it's such a good time. So I don't know, I think it was time for me to just give you guys the update, because of course I have been struggling with it, but now it's getting better. So better to just leave on a high note for now, because I don't know if there's a next vlog coming soon. I think this will be it for now, for at least for 2025. And we'll see when my little girl's coming in 26, because, or 25, at the end, we don't know. But when I do, I'll let you know. And yeah, I'm just going to relax here for a little bit. Of course, not really the best bench there is. But hey, it is a bench and it is very nice and calm. And yeah, I'm just going to go home, I think, because my wife is there and just going to enjoy. Hope you all enjoy as well, and let me know what you're going to do for Christmas, because I really want to know, and because I really love Christmas. So we're going to go all nuts, and maybe I'll make a short of my tree. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, I want to say thank you so much for listening, and I hope that we'll see each other very soon. And for now, I want to say MERK out, and we'll see each other 2026 maybe. Bye bye.